So below you can see that one of my listeners from YouTube had sent me this question, and I just wanted to take a little time to speak on this, especially in our society and also dealing with discouragement. So I made a little list just for you. These I have 7 talking points that I want to touch on, and hopefully this will help you and help somebody else. So let's get into the video. So the first thing is, how do you feel about yourself? And did you feel this way about yourself before, people made negative comments towards you? Because I remember, when I was growing up, I didn't think negatively about myself. It was only when people start pointing out things about me. You see what I'm saying? And that brings me into the second point is unplug from society. People can't define you. They can only judge you. So really, they don't know you. They don't know what your life is going to be. And when you're younger, or just growing up, you don't really know who you are yet. So people will try to define you, but really they can't. You see what I'm saying? Because your future is not really in their hands. But see, if in your mind, if you give them the power and you believe everything they say about you, then yes, they will have control to shift your future into another space that it should have never been. All because you listened to what you heard. So once again, how do you feel about yourself? And did you feel that way before they said that? Let's go to the third point. Redefine yourself. See yourself in a new light of love. Because we can see ourselves, but are you seeing yourself in the light of love, or in the light of negativity and darkness? So redefine yourself and see yourself in a new light of love. Love on yourself. Go to the next point. This will be 4. Pay more attention to yourself and the things you love. Because this right here is like when you spending that time by yourself and paying more attention to you. What do you like? What do you love? Because now you can find out more about you and your purpose, what you're really created to do. Because when I was younger, I loved to entertain. I loved to sing, dance. I love to talk. I really love to educate people. You know what I'm saying? So those are the things I found out about myself when I spent more time alone. Let's move on. The next one is stay solo until you meet people who value you. Because the thing is, if you're around people that don't value who you are or really actually love you, that's going to bring you down as well. They're going to only be around you just to take from you. So that's not going to make you feel good about yourself. It's going to put you in a place where you feel like you're nothing more than just a throwaway. You don't have any meaning in life. You don't matter to nobody. So stay away from people who don't truly value you, because that will put a hurting on you. And a lot of us went through that in life, being around people who don't see value in you. Like you're nobody, you're a throwaway. I can date you and discard of you. I can be friends with you one day but not hit you up no more. You know what I'm saying? Just only come in and out when they want to. So those are the type of people you stay away from, because they gonna hurt you and hinder you in life. So stay solo until you meet people who value you. Okay, so let's go to the next one. So here's the thing. This right here is one of my favorites, because this is what I had to do. It says create your own lane and live it to the fullest. Now that's what I had to do. Redefine myself, create my own lane, and now I have to live it to the fullest. You see what I'm saying? Find, like I say, get to know who you are, what your purpose is, your own style, your own swag. It don't matter about what other people think, because the truth is, everybody that thinks negative things about you, somebody think things about them. And as you get older, you'll realize people are really not that scary. Like, they're really not so intimidating no more, because you think, oh man, they got it all together and I'm just out here looking bummy. And that's not true. Everybody have to start from the bottom, even if it's mentally. Like people can be born with, into a family with money, but if their mentality is not okay, they're still at the bottom. You see what I'm saying? Because it's the mind, what causes people to thrive in life, not just money. You can have all the money in the world, but if your mentality is at a low level, more than likely the money not gonna matter, the material not gonna matter. So create your own lane and live it to the fullest, like who you really are. Don't be afraid to be you. Be unapologetic about that. The next one is speak in power, walk in power. That's my favorite, because that's what you got to do in this world. You got to speak in power, meaning having confidence in who you are and walk in that power. Because I'm going to tell you something I learned. When you speak in power and walk in power, it's not many people that's going to stand in your way. Because once they see you love yourself and you have confidence in yourself, they'll move. Because you are certain about who you are. They won't stick around long, especially if they're coming to pull you down. If you're a grounded person, they're not gonna come and stay too long. Most people not gonna stay long when you're grounded and you speak in power and walk in power. Trust me, they not. So I hope this help anybody that need to hear this. I'm gonna go through it one more time. This is 7 key things to think about. How do you feel about yourself? Did you feel that way before? Unplug from society. People can't define you, only judge you. Redefine yourself. See yourself in a new light of love. Remember, you got to see yourself in love. Got to love on you. Pay more attention to yourself and the things you love. So that way, like I say, you will learn more about yourself and your purpose. You'll learn about what you like and don't like, or the people you want to be around. That ain't your type of group because you know who you are. So next one is stay solo until you meet people who value you, because that's very important. When people treat you like trash, you start feeling like trash and you feel like you ain't nobody. But that's not true, okay? Create your own lane and live it to the fullest. Like I say, ride your own wave. You don't have to be on nobody else's wave. You understand what I'm saying? You your own person. Be your own person. You see what I mean? Now, speak in power and walk in power. That right there, make sure you do that. Because when you speak in power and walk in power, most people will get out your way. Most people are really not that brave. So when you walk in power, most people are going to admire you, because a lot of people deal with just being scared. Put it like that. They scared in life, and so that's why when you look in history and just in life, you always see that one person who stood up to the world, or you'll see this group of people, like 2 or 3 people. You know what I'm saying? But when you look in history, and when somebody have done something, remarkable, it's always that one person, you know what I'm saying, that stood on business. Ain't that what we say? So that's why I say most people are really followers. So when you somebody that speak in power, walk in power, people really admire you. You see what I'm saying? You got to start admiring yourself. You don't need no validation from nobody. Doesn't matter what they say about you, call you names, talk about how you look, because to somebody, no matter how good looking somebody is, to somebody they're not all that good looking. Or no matter how somebody say you don't look good, to somebody you gonna look good. And that's just it. And it don't matter how they feel. You love you, because that's what I had to do. Loved on me. And that's what makes your light brighter. You better catch them diamonds.